So I'm gonna go through a little bit of maintenance here as it's coming into fall. There's a couple plants need cut back. I need to get rid of some plants. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some free plants out here by my plant table. Uh, was trying to sell them for like $3 a piece on Facebook. There's some people interested, but is that annoying Facebook thing where people say, "Oh, hey, I'll take some," and then never respond again. So we'll make up a sign here, put the tray down there, and just pop that in there. See if anyone will get any. Here's what we got. I mean, they're looking a little shabby. It really shouldn't be in pots this long like this, but apple mint, spearmint, orange mint, might even be some peppermint, but I don't remember at this point. So yeah, if you see these, maybe grab some. They're perfectly good plants. They'll come back next year if you get them in a pot or something. Thing I need to do is I want to cut back these Vicks plant. They kind of took off because it was nice and hot out for a while, and then it kind of cools off like this, and you got these nice, they start growing their leaves a little more. So these need cut back, made a little bushier. I got a whole ton of them back here. You can see we got the other Coleus and Boinicus variegata here. Uh, that's looking really good. I really wish they'd sell. That's an amazing plant. These ones actually got these pink uh, pedicels on them, I think they're called. But yeah, they're looking really good. Try and get these shaped up. Literally all I do for these is pick a node. Usually I go for the most developed one on the stem, cut it right back to there. I'll just drop them on the ground here for now. Usually I'd maybe keep some to use as propagatable material. Super easy to propagate, but I have more than enough at this point. I'll just trim all these back so they look a little bushier. And this one's one of my personal ones, but I'm pretty much going to do the same thing for all of them. I actually thought about this because they're getting a little top heavy. My personal ones have fallen over. It doesn't matter as much for these because they're in a special little container. A little wasp sitting right here. Cool looking. But yeah, it's literally just the same thing for all of these. Pick a node, cut it off, and you get a little nice bushier one. They're super cool. Vicks plant. Smells good. I'll show you how much I got just from those two plants. A nice handful. So every single one of these, every single node is propagatable. So this, you could make another, I don't know, 30, 40 plants with this. Obviously I don't need to do that, but yeah, it's a really nice, easy propagate, easy to grow plant. It does great outside in the summer. You bring it inside and it does the same thing. I'll probably just throw these in the garden or something. Just pull down this tray. This plant too. You can see I got this. It was, I believe, my original pack of mint plants that I got. And that's been kicking around for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years at this point. But yeah, I'll just do the same thing to all these. Throw them right on the table. I'll be super careful with them. Really just want to cut back. The wasp is on me. I mean, look at how you could make at least 130 and 140 cutting.
Morning.
Morning. People walk by and say good morning. I've never seen them before. So yeah. These is what these are looking like. Good little starter plants. So, see them, maybe stop by. They're $5. $20 bill, you can get 4 of them. Pick whatever you'll like here. Native plants. So there's a south thistle back here. Get that pulled out. Ooh. Yeah. And I'll just take all these and I'll go throw them in the garden. They won't do no harm. Now there's a couple things I like to think about when I throw plant material into the garden. I want to think about, is this going to root and spread? No, this will die in the winter. Then I like to think about, okay, well, where's any bare patches? I mean, I got some space in here. And then I kind of try and think about, well, what do I have that's related to this? Like, could this spread any diseases? Well, this probably wouldn't be a good spot because we got Ticorium canadense, Monarda didyma there. Glaucoma heteracea, I wouldn't worry about too much. Squash, not really related. We got some wild basil, but that's pretty resistant, so nice bare patch there. Some weeds I don't want in there. Probably throw it right there. And that'll just be some ground cover. See, this is doing something goofy. This wild basil here. Looks like it's growing out of that stem. Quite a bit. No, actually just that top. So that does actually do that. It's just a bit odd to see this late in the season. Just throw that in there. We're getting really close to the mammoth starting to bloom. See some color maybe in there. Little one, full bloom at this point. Not sure why it's facing that direction. Squash is liking the cooler, weather. Maybe get a couple more off of it. See, there's one coming there. One that I'm saving for seed, I guess, is done because it fell off. It's actually kind of cool. It's like an actual gourd that you'd buy from a store for your decorations. I don't think I'm gonna get my Woolly Kate yellow tomatoes. Must have got them in too late. A lot of flowers. I could try and prune them, see if that would force them to, but I don't think they're gonna develop fruit. At least not how I'd like to see them do it. Probably just be quick and then done. Catalpa. And of course the zinnias are going crazy. They really are just gorgeous like that. Amazing. Gotta get in here, pull out these flower for an hour seed heads. I don't know if I'll keep them or toss them or what. Zinnia, the Oklahoma white zinnia. Almost looks like a little bit of frost damage or something there. Should be getting some more flowers from them. While basil's looking good. Cherry tree I cut down. Cherry bush. That came back. You see, there's not a lot of mint coming up in here. There's a little bit here. Some back here. Actually, that looks like it just fell down. So hopefully we'll get that battened down a little bit. I'm gonna have to prune this down a little bit. It's actually getting up into towards the wire, but I can't reach all the way up there to pick cherries, so I gotta figure out what I need to do there. But that's looking pretty good. Now in previous years this would have started flowering by now. I'm not sure why it's so behind. This is Vitex rotundifolia. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it yet this year or not. Probably gonna get rid of this. I don't like that. And our big Coleus and Boinicus, where I actually get the cuttings from. Looking a little shabby. It's too dry for it over here. This is an Osage orange that I did take cuttings off of. I just accidentally killed them, so I'm gonna cut that back, keep that polarded. Is that same wasp? Maybe. Now, I've been keeping tabs on this prickly pear for a while, and I noticed this pad is barely attached. So I think I'm gonna pull that off of there. Yeah, it's already got a little bit of callus tissue. Lots of glochids on it. Should be playing the camera, but I don't know what I'll do with this. Stick my fingers in the glochids. Apparently, probably just shove it in here somewhere. Maybe just lay it on there. I don't know. I have propagated it. There's a little one right there. But yeah, I don't know what variety it is. Our next thing is going to be to get the trays and pots and things out of here. It's full of this clearweed stuff, and this is just a really annoying plant to deal with. I believe it is native, but it's just obnoxious. It grows super fast because it's mostly water. But I can feel this glochids in my hands. It should have worn gloves. Now, I try not to go in here with a weed whacker too much, especially around my specimen pots and stuff. It can really damage the plants. I use a sickle with a long handle. I prefer a scythe, but this is what I have. And this kind of really cuts down through the clear weed real quick. Alright, I guess I'll go through these pots, figure out what I'm gonna toss. I just said what it was a minute ago. Whatever it was. Teak rim. Probably toss that. It's really dried. Got stolons down in here. It's really trying to root in. I mean, it would live just fine, but at that point it's root bound, and I have plenty of it. That's gone. Bunch more here. Same thing. They're a really nice native plant. I just don't need this much stock. I fell for one of the classic blunders. I overpropagated stuff that I think is really cool and I thought would sell well, but it doesn't. Really nice stolons. Rhizomes. Whatever. And just toss all them pots down there. Yeah. Bag. I mean, look at that. I mean, if these decide they want to root over there, I don't really care. Physalis. No rhizomes on it, surprisingly. I think they start doing those more towards the fall, or maybe they're just not getting enough water. Oh, this one's got a rhizome, so I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I'll just make more of these next year. So that frees up some pots and a tray. This tray will be freed up once I get these planted. That's about all I wanted to do today. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully you get your fall cleanup going pretty well.